2020, you have the potential to be a good year, especially since my high school graduation took place in that year. But you managed to become worse than even 2016. This is Miss Star Master, and I will go over my year-end review video for 2020. Hello, everyone! 2020 has been a complete mess of a year that we even sometimes forget what time it is now. Luckily for everyone, today's the last day of 2020. No jokes about December 32nd, no jokes about 2022, and no jokes about SC messaging the minute. What? Ignore the last part. What I just say is that today is the last day of 2020, and that's fine. Apparently, every year since 2017, I have been making videos towards the end of the year about what I feel stands out the most of each year. In 2017, it was mostly about my YouTube channel, with me having a video that had the most views at the time, as well as the introduction of Gilly Subs, which at the time was 0 and then immediate subs. In 2018, people were so mad at everything that I felt like they were overreacting, as well as the introduction of me being part fairy. It was also the year where I gained the most amount of subscribers, thanks to Gutball following one of my Gutball OCs onto a season 6 episode. In 2019, this was the point where I figured that everyone became toxic. It was also the year of disappointing events, like the inconsistent at the halftime show, as well as the year that I realized that I need to cut down, which led to less uploads than usual in that year. And now, in 2020, this year is going to be an interesting one, since a lot of stuff happened. So, let's start with the beginning of 2020. The start of 2020. The start of 2020, where everything was just normal. People were still memeing about stuff. Kobe Bryant was the only death that people care about. And season 3 of Star Master Empress was starting to take a turn for there. After I decided to take a break for making Gutball content for a while, I needed another cartoon to fill in the void at the time. And that is how my SpongeBob videos became the most popular topic on my channel this year. It even got it to the point that it may rival my gumball videos in terms of views now. All was again and fine, but everything changes when the pandemic strikes. First, quarantine. If you are completely sick about what I'm about to discuss in this chapter, then I do understand. As much as I hate to mention it, it was a very important situation that we can't ignore for a video about 2020. So if you just want to skip ahead, then use either the timestamp on screen or go to the end of the year chapter. While there have been reports of other viruses that occur this century, COVID-19 became the main event of 2020, and not good one in that matter. Originally, this virus occurred in China, but these two travelers being 18, it spread to other countries, making it a pandemic. Before we move on, YouTube is a bit picky when people say the virus on their videos, since it could cause demonetization or the video be taken down. However, I'm not really making money off of these videos, so it's completely fine for me to talk about it on this channel. This global pandemic initially caused shutdowns of non-essential businesses like schools and game studios. Luckily, there is a way to teach students and have non-essential workers continue working in a form of working from home. This means that everyone has to work for the safety of their own homes. But as the year continues, it seems like working from home isn't as effective compared to working for their workplaces. This is especially bad for students because chances are they are just going to not do their homework and they won't listen. We need educated people for jobs, and if we don't, then this world will fall apart. This quarantine didn't really affect the making of my videos, since most of the time I am doing everything from my house. However, it did affect the original idea of season 3 of Stars at West, because Peter Lamb and Bailey were supposed to plan a big disaster if a Star Master, but I may have accidentally predicted what 2020 became, And since I don't want to get in big trouble, I had to rewrite and retcon the main story at the end. The funny thing is that my spin-off show, Gilly's Journal, falls on the perfect timing. But unfortunately, that series didn't do as well as I was hoping for. All of these shutdowns did impact a big event that was supposed to begin, and that's my high school graduation and appreciation week. My high school graduation, for a cool looking year like 2020, it was a big disappointment that my national high school graduation wasn't the same as my brother's. I still got to walk up and go get my high school diploma, but where I is, it just seems so empty to me. I bet other people had a different scenario where they do believe that it was better with a IS, but for me, it's my high school graduation. It was so disappointing that I didn't even bother to watch the full graduation on YouTube. I mentioned this before, and I will say it again. This moment right there is what inspires me to do a appreciation week in the first place. I wanted to give my appreciation back to my own community as a compensation for my disappointed high school graduation. And you guys seem to like my appreciation week, which did make me feel better. I will go ahead and skip towards the end of the year, since the middle is uneventful for the purpose of this video. End of the year. The months leading towards the end of the year were a bit underwhelming in my opinion. I created a new channel, but it was like I still had listened to my old community because the videos on that channel barely got any views. I will explain what's going to happen to Artistic Star Master moving forward. The coincidence of that channel was mainly due to how most of my viewers tend to watch my cartoon-related stuff more, and that is still true to this day. Speaking of cartoons, I went back into making a few gumball videos for this year. If you did watch those videos, then you can tell that I am still hoping for a continuation for gumball. But due to annoyance by toxic fans, that hope is slowly going away. I did talk about this more on Twitter. And speaking of Twitter, I decided to go back and make some interesting tweets while you guys are waiting for new videos to come out. So far, I had so much fun as I used to do before. If you do have a Twitter account, then go find me on there. December has been okay month, to be honest. First, my birthday had to be delayed due to two of my family members being contacted with COVID. And then I became aces over one comment about me stealing ideas. So much that I had to make a response video, which, to be honest, I should have never published that video in the first place. Yeah, my birthday month became another disappointment, but at least it's almost over. Like I said earlier, 2020 has been a complete mess of a year, especially in real life. However, I don't want to just 8 more years. I just cannot afford to curse them with 8 more bad stuff. You know what? I am hoping for 2021 to be a bad year. It's gonna be even worse than 2020. Why am I feeling like something is happening to me? Like, I know that 2020 is already bad enough, but why does this thing has to happen? Especially when I turned 90 years old recently. Don't worry, I have a possible reason of what's been going on with you. Who are you, and why do you look and sound like Nancy? Well, I you for the future. What? How do you? Let's not worry about that. Let's just focus on why I'm here. What's been happening to you is very simple. You may be fine and kind for now, but unfortunately for you, that's not going to last for very long. All of what you've been doing this past few years, bullying, insulting people, attempting to attack people, weapon where it's inappropriate. This seems to be our place for a kind person like you. But you will see in the future that it's absolutely not unusual for you to do. Hold on, I swear that I would never hit people or their feelings ever again. That was all the way back in 2018 and 2019. After that, I decided to just cut down and just be more positive and more thoughtful on my answers. Let's just say that making him your best cartoon character was an excellent choice. Wait, don't leave just yet. Is there anything I could do to fix this? I just hoping that this isn't what I destined to be in the future. Star Master? When I say that best character relates to me a lot, I didn't really mean to have the same fate as him. Stars? I just hope I won't get canceled for Star Master. Oh. Hi, Kitty. I was trying to talk to my future self about what I could do to change my fate. You can see your future? Wow, I knew that you're psychic, but I never could imagine you could actually see what your future is like. Can you tell me if it's a good one? Firstly, it looks like I won't have a good future coming. What? Don't tell me that you're going to leave me behind again. I'm not worried about you. I just worry about myself. Am I supposed to be good? Or am I supposed to be statistic? I highly doubt my mom would tell to have a bad past as my dad. Why did this have to happen to me, especially towards the end of this year? Star Master, no matter what happens to you, even if you become bad, I will always be there for you. Even if I would get in trouble because of that. You are the one who created me and Comet, and I can't afford to be without your support ever again. Really? Well, fate or not, I just want you, Essie, and my own YouTube community to just be safe. If I ever get canceled, then I don't know what to do afterwards. But does it really matter what 2021 would be? I guess what really matters each year depends on your actions. While I may have a vision of what's going to happen in the future, does that really so that it will be as bad as I thought it would be? Well, let's just wait and see. This was Miss Star Master. I will see you guys next year in 2021.